Hi everybody, I just want to give you an update what's been going on with me in hopes that it will inspire you to make the adjustments that you need and you start truly standing up for yourself because you are worth it. And I know that we hear that all the time and it takes a while for us to really feel that. So how can we feel that we are worth it? Is it proving it with our actions? Is it just saying it to ourselves? Is it saying it to ourselves and then also proving it with action? So I'm going to share with you some things that I've adjusted in my life that I'm feeling very excited about. And I feel like my life is about to change for the better. So I have a part-time job and it's been supporting me financially while I am building out my self-love business. And so during this time period, since I've started my business 2018 and committing to my own self-love practice, having a part-time job, it started off with a couple days a week. And I was like, hey, that's fine, that's perfect, because I still had so much time to work on myself and my business and still be committed to my family obligations. And then someone left. And so they increased my hours and I allowed them to. And I said, okay, just to help out. And then some people went on vacations and things like that. So basically it increased to where I was working 5 days a week. And with that, I started to feel more tired. I started to see that I was practicing my self-love less, or the time frame that I'm practicing my self-love decreased dramatically. And I was starting to see just a little bit of stagnation in my business, just a little bit. Things are still going. And I am now trying to uphold everything that I've created with the momentum before when I had the time, more time for myself and my business. And so I have been feeling more overwhelmed and not happy with the time that I have and just how I just have these little time slots to work on all the projects and everything else that I've committed to. And on top of that, I am a part of a nonprofit organization called Feminism. And then I have another business that I have with Hallie where we do the self-love workshop. So there's a lot that I've been able to commit to with the time that I had. And especially when COVID hit and I was not working at my part-time job for maybe 2 months. And so I went all in with my business. So I went from all in with my business to less and less and less and less and less and less. And so me as your self-love coach, right? Who am I to continue to let this happen? So I made a little note and I put in a request that I needed to work 4 days a week instead of 5. And then I got the okay. So I felt really good about that. I was like, okay, I am making the adjustment. I need to work less to concentrate more on my business. And then 4 days a week, but then it still wasn't enough because I still didn't feel good. And the more that I get to do these projects and practice my self-love, I'm just like, man, I need time. This is so great. I need more of this in my life. So I put in another request a couple days after. Maybe it was a week after. I said, hey, starting availability update. I edited this message so many times, right? And I'm nervous and I'm okay, no. I wrote, availability update. Hi, Blake, availability update. Starting November 1st, I will need to go down. So I'm not requesting, I'm saying what I need. That's really important. I need to go down to 3 days a week because I have projects that I am working on that I need to see through. Simple as that. And I had a people-pleasing moment where I inserted, I need to go down to 3 days a week, or I can do 4 days a week, but only have morning shifts. And then my partner's voice crept into my head. I'm saying why be wishy-washy with what you need? Why are you people-pleasing? And why are you bending what you really need? Let's just keep it simple. have that one request of what you need and keep it there. So I deleted it and then I sent it. And I felt so good and I felt nervous, right? Because we fear. There's fear behind standing up for ourselves because will we be rejected? Will I be treated differently at work? Are they going to like think that they need to like get rid of me? Like I'm no use anymore because I'm only available 3 times a week, right? Like all these thoughts. And I said to myself, if they are not willing to say yes to this, then they didn't have my best interest in the beginning anyway. So feels so good. It feels so good. And they responded the next day saying, okay, got it. And I just felt so good. So it's happening. And so, yeah, I'm ecstatic because I can just feel so proud of myself. And I'm really seeing that I'm standing up for my self-worth. So in my experience, it's not only saying it to yourself, it's committing to what you said with action. Like your action needs to match your words. If you're saying you're this and this and this, okay, well, what are the actions showing that that's for real? Because then the universe, this is how I see it, the universe will respond to your actions and also on how you're feeling. So yeah, so I wanted to share this with you to inspire you to make the adjustments that you need and to really show up for what you say to yourself. If you say that you have self-worth, if you say that you have self-love, if you say that you're worth it, if you say that you care about your time with yourself and you care about your time with your family and work is taking over, well, what are you willing to do? What are you willing to do? And I am telling you, things cannot, the universe cannot bless you with what you've been desiring if you're not communicating to it with your actions, with the actions that you're doing to make yourself feel better and the actions that you're doing to commit to your word to yourself. All right, so that's my message to you today. If you want to if you feel inspired with this challenge, I challenge you to comment down below what you will be adjusting. What will you be demanding for? What will you be putting in place? What will you be requesting for? What will you be make happen? What's going to be an adjustment? And what is something that you're going to align up with what you've been saying? So if you're up for it, let me hear it down below. All right, much love. And once again, this is Quinn for the Win Your Self-Love Coach, here to provide a safe space always so you can be yourself, so that you can express, and we can work on navigating your pains to a healthier place and ultimately becoming your own inner best friend. All right, guys.